be time to tweak your roster.
And to look at the starters for the Knicks. At forward, it's Barrett and Randall. Jalen Brunson is out there with Derrick Rose. And it's Robinson in at the center position. Rose can't connect. Here's Philadelphia. It's a three-point game. Mr. Clutch can't hit. The ball's knocked loose. He's on target from 8 feet out. 5 points in the game.
I just love his approach coming into tonight. Focused and aggressive.
Rose, the pass to Barrett. Maxey against Brunson. Back to Barrett. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by the 76ers. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Knicks team.
Well, last year they swept the season series. There was a talent differential between the two teams. We'll see if that gap has narrowed.
I mean, one is a playoff team. The other, question mark, ... not so much. But things change, and you're only as good as your last win. So we'll see how they handle things tonight.
Mr. Clutch. Philadelphia, the rebound. Embiid can't hit.
Well, that's a good player missing from point-blank range. That's one you got to convert.
And Rose, the bucket on the assist by Barrett.
You didn't think Rose would back down from some contact now, did you guys? Playing with a high level of intensity.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
They're taking the onus on themselves to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
Now here's Rose. 15 in his last outing. Outside Robinson. Pass to Brunson. 5 on the clock. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And Jalen Brunson, he's a great option on the floor, Grant.
Yes, he is. Can attack from different levels of the floor. Solid shooting threat from outside. And gives you another playmaker to initiate the offense.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Give him 8 points now. From behind the arc. And the 76ers another 3.
I'll tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys. And the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding him. Let him eat.
Pass to Brunson. Down low. Thibault with a steal. Here's Mr. Clutch. Guarded by Barrett. And the foul called on R.J. Barrett. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Here's Mr. Clutch. He's got 11. Right side Maxey. Pass to Mr. Clutch. Clock at 4. Now Embiid. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Very high percentage so far. And if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Now here's Barrett. His last outing, he had 20. Rose with the bucket.
The assist goes to R.J.
The 76ers have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Pass to Maxey. Here's Mr. Clutch. Takes a 3. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Now Barrett. From downtown. The rebound by Embiid.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Mr. Clutch, guarded by Rose. Mr. Clutch can't hit.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Nick Ball.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Look at how well Embiid uses his size on defense there, swatting down the shot and doing it with authority.
And they're behind right now because they're failing to play quality defense. It's that simple.
Yeah, you got to turn up the dial on the intensity at the defensive end if you're them. I mean, it's still early, but I agree with you.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Playing Washington, he was nearly unstoppable. And it's stolen by Rose. Here's Barrett. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Personal foul.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
Oh, nice shot by Mr. Clutch. 17 points in the game.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
Here's Thibault. Off the mark there with a three.
He's got to be mad at himself. He won't get a better look than that.
Randall, pass to Rose. Hook it. And it's Randall with the assist. Rose has got 8.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Misses the three. New York trailing. Outside Brunson. Back to Rose. Inside. Here's Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Knows how to run a team, guys, and facilitate accordingly. Rose makes those around him better.
Here's Mr. Clutch, guarded by Rose. Harris up top. Here's Mr. Clutch. 17 points in the game.
Yeah, ever since the Nets relocated to Brooklyn in 2012, the rivalry between the Nets and Knicks has intensified. Now, both teams trying to prove that New York belongs to them.
Here's Mr. Clutch, guarded by Rose. Pass to Maxey. Here's Mr. Clutch. 6 on the shot clock. Comes up empty from 19 feet out. It'll be hard for the Nets to take New York City away from the Knicks. They've been there so long.
That's so true, B.A. But the Nets have attracted more star players lately. Top free agents choosing to go to the Nets instead of the Knicks. We'll see if this trend continues moving on.
For the Knicks, Toppin, he's checked in for Robinson. Fournier comes in for Brunson. And quickly subbed in for Rose. And Philadelphia calls time here. They defeated Washington in their last game.
I found it was an interesting game. Anything they...
The Sixers trailing, so on the floor for New York. Obi Toppin out there with R.J. Barrett. Then there's Jalen Brunson. Then there's Derrick Rose. And it's Robinson in at the 5.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
And there's the lob. Lays it in off the pretty lob.
Saw his teammate with a path to the rim, and boom, lobbed it up there beautifully.
Very smooth catch and finish.
And he chose the conservative finish with the nice, easy layup, which was a good decision.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Connects from downtown. 23 points in the game.
He started out hot from distance, and that has continued.
Outside Barrett. And here's Brunson from the arc. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Here's Mr. Clutch. And the 76ers another 3.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if he's stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Rose outside. Thibault against Barrett. Toppin left side. Rose outside. Here's the 3. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Outside Maxey. Pass to Mr. Clutch. And he lobs it up top. Robinson with a steal. Rose with it. Thybulle picks him up. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, BA. Well, Joel Embiid drawing comparisons to some legendary big men. He said, quote, I want to be mentioned as one of the greats. That's my goal. And obviously being a Hall of Famer. But you've got to take step by step, one day at a time. It's going to take a lot of work, and I'm willing to put it in. Guys?
Now he's well on his way, Allie. Thanks.
You know, I've been around covering college and NBA basketball for decades, and I see more sons of former players than I used to. Jalen Brunson is not the first member of the Brunson family to play in the NBA. His dad, Rick, played 9 years in the league.
Pass to Mr. Clutch. And here is Maxey. The three. Goes back up. Here's Embiid. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
First personal foul.
It's going to go on Mitchell Robinson.
Oh, I tell you, it's pretty obvious. Embiid takes pride in and enjoys tricking his defenders and getting them to jump on the pump fake.
And Jalen's already had a lot of success following in his father's footsteps.
You're exactly right, B.A. One of his proudest achievements was winning USA Basketball's Male Player of the Year in 2015. He dominated the Under-19 World Cup that year and led the U.S. team to the title.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Keeps it alive. It's good on the putback. Embiid's got 6 points.
More than likely, if there's a second chance bucket to be had, Embiid will get it. Makes him work even harder on the boards when he knows there's pay dirt at the end of it.
Here's Rose. Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Here's Mr. Clutch. Guarded by Barrett. Here's Mr. Clutch. Off target from three-point range. New York has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Barrett. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Rose. Rose has got 5 assists in the game. And Philadelphia calls time here. You know, the point forward is an archetype that by now fans are familiar with. Grant, you were one of the OGs at the point forward. How's that position evolved in your mind?
Well, it's evolved because so many players today have the skill set to be a point forward. Before me, there were guys like Paul Pressey and Scottie Pippen in the 80s and early 90s. But as I said, players today, the skill level is so elite. And with this positionless basketball that we're in, you must have a point forward or two on your team to be successful.
Mr. Clutch can't hit. The Knicks have gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. Rose can't connect.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
Here's Mr. Clutch. He's got 26. Hits the three-pointer. He has 29 now.
Guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, he's getting the ball where he likes it and wants it and just going to work.
They grab their own miss. To the inside, Embiid. That one no good. And New York the other way now. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Barrett passes to Toppin. And Rose, the bucket on the assist by Toppin. Rose has got 5 points now this quarter. Here's Mr. Clutch, guarded by Rose. Here's Mr. Clutch. He has 29 now. Thybulle finds Maxey over Brunson. Here's Embiid. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his second personal.
It's almost unbelievable how fluid Embiid is at his side. And his aggressiveness to boot. I mean, that really forces defenses to compromise a bit when they defend him.
That misses, so he splits the free throws.
This is really amazing. I mean, from March 1st, 2014 to October 26, 2016, Joel Embiid didn't play in a basketball game. 31 long months rehabbing back and foot injury.
And that's how you defend. He wasn't showing any mercy with that swat.
You can almost feel the mindset he has. I mean, when the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball.
They just couldn't make the connection, but you appreciate their attempt at moving the ball.
Rose outside. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That's on Joel Embiid.
Well, I tell you what, this guy gives you everything he's got when he's out there. And that's what you love about Derrick Rose, how fierce he is as a competitor.
Taking 2 shots.
Give Philadelphia credit. They didn't rush Embiid back.
They, in fact, trusted the process, pun intended, folks. And Joel has returned the favor. An MVP caliber center who changes a franchise. He is a franchise cornerstone piece. A great example of how being patient and doing what's best for the player ends up being a winning combination for all.
Pass to Harris. Here's Mr. Clutch, guarded by Rose. Back to Harris. Here's Mr. Clutch. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Now here's Maxey. Brunson defending. Robinson with the block. Pulls up for 3. And Rose is good for 3. Rose has got 10 points now, just in this quarter. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Knicks.
You have to give them credit for their defense here in the early stages. I mean, they've shown tremendous anticipation, on the same page as a unit defensively, especially on those block shots.
You know, they've also been very effective at running the floor. Just a ton of points in the fast break has been a big part of their success.
The Knicks making a switch here. Randall is checked in.
Picking up his second foul here, has to be careful because they can pile up quickly.
Now here's Rose. Defense is right there.
Number 5. That's his first personal foul. 3rd team foul.
Here's Brunson. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Here's Mr. Clutch. He has 29 now. To the right side. 6 to shoot. The teardrop. Good work defensively by Randall. The Knicks with the lead. Pass to Rose. Here's Barrett. The shot is good, and the assist by Rose. Rose has got his 6th assist of the night.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
And they're doing strong work on the glass, a +5 advantage for them.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
You know, sometimes we forget how young some of these guys are. Take R.J. Barrett, making his NBA debut at 19. Still a few years away from hitting his prime.
Free throw drops for Barrett. Derrick Rose has been leading the charge for
the end of the first half with the score. Your 76ers 57. The Knicks 65. And your Sixers youth dance team. And your Sixers.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. The Sixers trailing. Thibault and Harris at the 3 and the 4. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's Mr. Clutch in at the point. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
76ers foul. Number 5. That's his second personal foul. First team foul. Knicks substitution.
Rose outside. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
Shooting for New York, Derrick Rose. One shot.
One shot.
And that one misses. And Clark, looking at last year's Sixers team, they were last in the NBA in offensive rebounding.
And also last in field goal attempts. And those go hand in hand. If you're not taking a lot of shots, then you're not going to have a chance for a lot of offensive rebounds. That puts tremendous pressure on your offense. When you're not getting second shots, I expect them to really emphasize crashing the offensive boards this season.
To the paint. Here's Randall. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That one on Harris. And for Julius Randle, back in 2014, a nightmare start to his career, Greg.
Oh, man, so sad. I mean, Julius breaking his leg just 14 minutes into his NBA debut. A serious injury that required him to miss his entire rookie season. But give Randall credit for coming back and carving out a great career.
Here's Mr. Clutch, guarded by Rose. Mr. Clutch can't hit.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Back to Rose. It's Barrett on the wing. The shot is good, and the assist by Rose.
4-3.
Rose has got 7 assists in the game.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
He's done everything he can to give them a lift tonight, but it hasn't been enough.
Now here's Rose. Defense right on him. To the middle. Here's Randall. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Powerful move that time by Randall. He'll go to the free throw line.
4th team foul. Shooting for New York, Julius Randle. Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Randall.
And, you know, the impressive ascension of Randall has been a lot of fun to watch. I mean, he's a double-double threat who plays with relentless energy.
And Randall drops them both. The 76ers have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's Mr. Clutch. Give him 35. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Brunson passes to Barrett. Robinson with it. Back to Barrett. And there's a 3-second call. This one on the defense. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know, the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
At the line for the Knicks, Derrick Rose. At the line for one.
And so he hits the technical free throw. Here's Rose. Outside Brunson. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Here's Mr. Clutch, guarded by Rose. Mr. Clutch can't hit.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Oh, stolen by Harris. Here's Mr. Clutch, guarded by Rose. Here's Mr. Clutch. And again for 3.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely looking to shoot as much as possible. Here's Rose. It's tipped. Here's the break. Here's Mr. Clutch. No good on the triple. The Knicks with the lead. Here's Brunson. Some solid defense from Maxey. Philadelphia has gone 3 of 7 from deep so far in the third quarter. Mr. Clutch can't hit. Randall against Embiid. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And you know, here's the thing. Few young players generate fouls the way Randall does. I don't think there's any question the Sixers made the biggest trade of last season, sending a huge package to the Nets and getting James Harden in return.
Shooting 2.
He misses the free throw. And Clark, in that Philly-Brooklyn trade, there were 5 players and 2 first-round draft picks involved.
And, B.A., they were big-time players Philly gave up. Simmons, Drummond, Seth Curry. But when you're playing for a title and you can add James Harden, I think you got to take that chance.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Knocks it down from distance. And he's got 41 now.
Wow. What can you say?
Rose, the pass to Barrett. Pass to Brunson. Fires the 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid, and keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks so much, Brian. Well, the Knicks trying to find their way back to the playoffs. Coach Tom Thibodeau said, you can't look backwards and you can't look too far down the road. You just have to take a look at today, lock into what we have to do, and focus on how we can be better. Back to you.
No shortcuts to greatness, Allie. Thanks for that. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Knicks.
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
Reed's checked in for Harris. And he's good on the second. Here's Mr. Clutch. And he's got 41 now. Beyond the arc. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. Pass to Rose. Brunson with it. 7 points in the game. And Rose, the bucket on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists tonight.
Boy, I tell you, you got to get out on Rose from there. He's lethal from behind the arc.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Good! Another from 3.
And this is a historic shooting night for him. Tied for third now for most threes in a game.
And the points keep piling up, and the threes keep dropping in. He is red hot from downtown. Robinson passes to Randall. The kick out to Brunson. And again, New York with the triple.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Now a timeout called by Philadelphia.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Here's Mr. Clutch, guarded by Rose. Mr. Clutch can't hit.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team. That's why they're ahead.
And the NBA enjoying the highest attendance numbers in the history of the league. Clark, compare the fan experience now to where it was in the 80s when you played.
BA, I don't know if there is any comparison. I mean, when you factor in the popularity of the league now with the various social media platforms that exist, the star magnitude power of the game's biggest stars worldwide, I just think it's a different time. More teams, more exposure, more platforms for exposure, and a real understanding of how to market the NBA globally. So fans have a way of engaging that didn't exist in the early 80s.
Shot clock at 5. Robinson with a steal. Fast break, New York. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Tyrese Maxey.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the...
Substitution on the court. Shooting for New York, Julius Randle. Shooting 1.
.35 seconds left to play in the third. Pass to Mr. Clutch. Let's go with a 3. Doesn't go for him. New York goes the other way with it.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field. It seems really frustrating.
That's his 4th foul. I'm sure he recognizes the situation because number 5 would put him in a rough, tough spot.
He hits the second from the line. Philadelphia shooting 44% since the third quarter got underway. Here's Mr. Clutch. He's got 44. 4-3. Connects again from distance.
He is unstoppable. It's again from beyond the arc.
What an historic night for him shooting the ball. He now stands by himself for third place in most threes. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome.
76ers, 88, the Knicks.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
Just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
Yeah, and as a 2-guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth. At the 4 and the 5, it's Randall and Robinson. Immanuel Quickley is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Barrett in at the 3 slot.
Their long-range shooting since halftime has been as strong as you could hope for.
And now's the time for them to step on the gas pedal. Don't let up. Keep letting it fly from deep and build that lead. Play through the finish line, not to it. Keep the pressure on.
Clock at 6. Jacks up at 3. Mr. Clutch can't hit.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
And this is exactly what you love to see. Up big, not letting up, keep on applying pressure to their defense.
Here's Quickley, and it's blocked by Thibault. Here's Mr. Clutch, guarded by Quickley. Here's Mr. Clutch. Launches a 3. Randall pulls down the board.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Pass to Quickley. Fires from deep. Rebound by the 76ers.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
Fires the 3. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that, to the inside. Boy, left it right in the sweet spot with the lob. Nicely done. And the Knicks lead by 18.
Nice touch on both ends of that alley-oop.
Hey, when he let go of the pass, I had no idea what he was going for.
Neither did the defense.
Here's Harrell. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. Embiid, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Maxey comes in for James Harden. And a switch here also for New York. Rose is checked in.
You know, what's great about Harrell is his ability to deliver whatever his team needs. I mean, he's the ideal guy to have coming off your bench.
The 76ers have got 1 out of 6 shots to fall in this final quarter. Not ideal. Here's Mr. Clutch, guarded by Rose. Here's Mr. Clutch. And another miss by Philadelphia.
Trying to end this thing with some big threes, but the accuracy just isn't there tonight.
Randall. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
No good on the free throw. And the 76ers making a change here. Reed's checked in. And he sinks the second. And for the 76ers, they're shooting 40% from the field in this one. Here's Mr. Clutch, guarded by Rose. Mr. Clutch can't hit.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
And that one's good for Brunson.
A splendid pass that time by Rose.
Brunson's gone 50% shooting tonight. 4 of 8. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
It has not been his game so far. I mean, he's trying his best, giving great effort, but little has gone his way.
Shot is good by Barrett.
Yeah, never a bad idea to have Randall with the ball. Just a great passing forward.
They need this. And again for three.
The parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
And that latest triple ties him for second for most threes in a game. What a monster performance from deep it's been. Pass to Robinson. Outside Barrett. Now Randall takes a 13-footer. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got his 16th rebound on the night. Here's Mr. Clutch. Brunson defending. Here's Mr. Clutch. And they recover it.
There's another opportunity, and everything's going right for these guys.
Puts up a three. And the 76ers get it back.
And, you know, I know his teammates appreciate the energy. Nice job to keep that possession alive.
This one for three. That shot, no good. New York goes the other way.